Hello everyone, it's Kevin T. Rodriguez from themoviewizard.com here for another rant. It's been a little while since I've done one of these rants, but something was announced a few days ago that it bothered me enough to write an editorial on my website, and then some follow-up news came, and so rather than just write another editorial, I'm just going to do this rant. But for those who don't know, last week Disney announced that Oz the Great and the Powerful would be coming to Blu-ray 3D, 2D Blu-ray, 2D Blu-ray, and DVD combo pack, and DVD combo pack all was digital copy. But unlike previous Disney box sets where you would get the Blu-ray 3D, the 2D Blu-ray, and the DVD and the digital copy, this time you're just getting the Blu-ray 3D. Now, that was frustrating news in and of itself, but to make matters worse, the price tag for the Blu-ray 3D was still gonna be $44.99, which is what they charge all their previous combo packs. And a lot of people, including myself, went, "What? Are you kidding me?" I mean, there are a few things wrong with this. First of all, I own a 3D TV, so when I buy the Blu-ray 3Ds, I typically was buying them with the intention of watching the movies in 3Ds. But I've been buying the 3D Blu-rays, like, I bought them months before I even had a 3D TV because since it was only a few dollars more, I knew I would need it eventually. And since I have had the 3D TV, the 2D Blu-rays are still very handy to have because if I bring the movie over to friend's house, I can guarantee you none of them, and I want to stress this, none of them have a 3D TV. It's just not very common yet. So right off the bat, we have a problem where if I wanted to buy Oz the Great and the Powerful, I would have to choose between either watching it alone or picking up the non-3D version, which is the way it's supposed to be viewed, so that I can watch it with friends. Trust me, I do not like having to make that choice. Just ask my friends who I went to see Iron Man 3 with recently and how I had to choose between either seeing the movie with them or seeing it the way I wanted to see it, which was IMAX 3D. No hard feelings or anything, guys. I enjoyed our time together. I just don't like having to make that choice. So that's the first problem with this. The second problem with this is a more obvious one in the sense that they are taking away stuff that we would have normally gotten, but they're not lowering the price tag. Because trust me, not that anyone probably ever paid the full $45 for one of these Blu-ray combo packs, but they probably at least paid the $30 to $35 sale price. And when you're paying that kind of money and you're getting all this stuff in it, it's kind of justifying the high cost. But when you open up and there's one disc, it ticks you off. Which means the second obvious problem is that we are paying a lot of money for less value. Now, this was how the story got out. Since then, there have been tons of complaints, and I think Disney heard them because they made this announcement. Let me pull it up for a second. Okay, quote, "We strive to give our customers the best in-home experience and consistently evolve our mix of product offerings. We know that our 3D customers enjoy that experience as well as the ease of use and functionality of digital copy. With Oz the Great and the Powerful, we're offering a single, simplified version for their in-home and on-the-go viewing needs. And for those desiring a 2D Blu-ray version of the film, there's an offer included in the package." No, Disney, that is not the problem. First of all, I want to point out that while a lot of people do like digital copies of films, they are all in agreement pretty much that ultraviolet is the best form of digital copies because they're in the cloud and you can watch them on multiple devices, unlike your digital copies where we have to decide which device we want to put the movie on, and that's it. So right off the bat, your comments about how you are about ease and functionality is totally wrong because if it were, you'd be having the digital copies being ultraviolet. Secondly, I don't think the people are complaining about the lack of 2D because it doesn't complicate their viewing experience. They're complaining because you're charging the same price while taking stuff away. And to add insult to injury, you've heard the complaint and your response is to put a voucher in the package that says, "Oh, by the way, if you want the 2D edition, you just have to mail away for it, and it's going to cost an additional $6? Forget that. You're charging $45 retail price It should be coming with it anyway. You know, if you want to just do a 3D disc, that's fine. It really is fine. But if you're only going to give the 3D disc and not the DVD or the 2D Blu-ray, then you need to price it accordingly. It needs to be retailed at $30, which on sale would be 20 or so. And trust me, if that's how this happened, no one would be complaining about, the fact that you took the 2D disc out. In fact, they might even praise you for giving the option of whether you wanted the 2D option with this voucher thing in the first place. That might actually be good. But to ignorantly come out with this statement and show that you have absolutely no understanding whatsoever of why this was a big deal in the first place is just frustrating. For the record, I'm still on the fence whether I actually want to buy Oz the Great and the Powerful. You can read my review below. It was good. It was not great. It would be a great addition to my Blu-ray 3D collection, but I'm sorry, I'm still not sold. Maybe if you lower the price, then this might be worth it. But in my opinion, this is just a huge PR disaster just waiting to happen. This is Kevin T. Rodriguez for themoviewizard.com, signing out.